Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do August favorites. As usual, I have got a little bit of everything from makeup, some skin care, a little bit of body care that I'm obsessed with, as well as fragrance and fashion. I've got some fun stuff in here. So if you are interested in learning about my August favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna start with some hair care, and you've heard me talk about this brand before, but Crown Affair launched the Overnight Repair Serum, and I'm a little bit obsessed with this product. I've been using it just a couple times a week, and I swear it is really helping the health of my hair. The last time I went to get my hair done, my hairdresser's like, what did you do to your hair? It's feeling extra dry. I think it was just from travel and such, but it did make me kind of like, okay, I need to come home, do some masks, do some treatments, and I am on my second bottle of the leave-in conditioner from Crown Affair, and I really like this product just as like literally after I get out of the shower, I will put that through. It makes my hair feel super soft. And I'm not somebody that lets my hair air dry. I do have to dry my hair with my Dyson, otherwise it gets extra frizzy. But I swear this stuff, number one, smells freaking good. That is what it looks like. We're not gonna waste it. We'll put a little bit of this on my hair right now. Oh gosh, it smells so good. But I just run some of this serum through the hair at night. I sleep on it. And then whether it is hair day or not, meaning I don't wash my hair every single day, I can still style my hair even if I've done this the night before. It just feels extra soft. It takes away my frizzies. So I wanted to mention this overnight repair serum because I've really been loving it. It also smells incredible, but really think this is a transformative product for my sort of dry, processed hair. I've been enjoying the Crown Affair products, and yes, I am using their shampoo and conditioner as well. Now, speaking of smelling good, I have discovered laundry sauce, and literally if you want your clothes and your towels and your sheets and like basically all of your laundry to smell amazing, you all are going to want to check out this laundry sauce. And I know this sounds funny, but laundry's never been one of the chores that I minded because I love the smell of like fresh laundry coming out of the washer, out of the dryer. Just something so satisfying about fresh, clean laundry. I've always loved just like Tide, the smell of that. But then I discovered laundry sauce. So basically it's just like your regular little pod. You're gonna throw it in there and it doesn't smell chemically at all. Basically the kind of the smell of like Tide, like stain remover that always kind of had that chemical, like not good for you smell. But of course I wanted my laundry to be clean. I have to tell you, this just smells very natural, very clean. This one is actually the Indonesian Patchouli scent. Patchouli actually smells kind of fresh and clean. This one kind of gives you like a beachy vibe. That's what I love about this one. That's the one I've been using lately. One of my other favorites that I had started with was the Italian Bergamot. And this one's just like very citrusy and fresh. Like if you like kind of that citrusy, fresh clean smell, you are gonna love Italian bergamot. I started with the bergamot one, but then a friend of mine had tried the Indonesian patchouli. She was like, oh my gosh, Abby, that is so you have to get that. So now I've gone all in and I got the little signature set, which includes the fabric softener that you can add into your machine. So you would use the pod along with this. And then if you really want to amp up the scent, you can add in this one is the In-Wash Scent Booster. And then they also have the dryer sheets. So I know this may sound funny, but it truly makes doing your laundry sort of fun. Your laundry comes out smelling amazing. And I also got asked what perfume I was wearing. I had just washed one of my sweatshirts and I had gone to a tennis clinic and I got asked what I was wearing. And I was confused because I knew I hadn't put any perfume on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's my sweatshirt. This is laundry sauce. That is why it smells so good. So I have been spreading the joy, telling everybody they need to try laundry sauce because I want them to try a different scent and let me know which one I need to try next. So if you're like myself, maybe you're a little bit of a weirdo who likes to do laundry, I think you would love to up-level your laundry experience by trying the laundry sauce detergent. Kind of makes things fun. Okay, it appears that I have like a bunch of good smelling things to share with you. I'm gonna have to give another shout out to Soft Services, and a friend of mine got me onto these buffing bars. They have like the original exfoliating bar, they had the green banana exfoliating bar, and then they have the new AFFOGATO La Orange. And oh my gosh, and I already have one of these open in my shower, but it smells so good. And if you have not tried these buffing bars yet, like, you have got to. It completely transforms your shower experience. I'm somebody who loves dry brushing, and this is your little exfoliating bar. It gets rid of all the dead skin cells. It smells amazing. It makes your skin super baby soft, but it's also just sort of an addictive experience. Like, I look forward to my buffing bar. And then I picked up in my last order the CAREA cream, and this is like your dry skin savior. It has urea, squalene, colloidal oatmeal. This is just such a good hydrating body cream, and the texture of this is going to melt into the skin. It's not going to be super greasy or anything like that. You're going to be able to slip on your jeans pretty darn quickly after putting this on. But basically giving another shout out to this Soft Service buffing bar. I love the AFFOGATO La Orange scent. So good. So, item to share with you. This is from Necessaire. This is another brand that I really enjoy, and their clean deodorant actually works. I don't know about you all, but many of the ones that I try, I swear, make me sweat more. Like, I literally have had that experience where I'd rather go like sans anything than wearing some of the natural deodorants because they make me stinkier, but not this one. And this one's in the olibanum scent. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. So who knew? But this one is like my favorite little deodorant right now. Smells amazing, totally works, and kind of thrilled with this discovery because I want to be one of those people who uses clean deodorant, but honestly, I've had so many boffos with them. Like, I truly felt like I smelled worse or sweated more, but not with this one. So let me know if you have a favorite clean deodorant that you love, but otherwise I would tell you this one is amazing, and I particularly like the scent of this one. Okay, moving on to some skin care finds. I talked about this one last month, but then I have added on a few other items from this brand, and I completely fell in love with the PREQUEL. This is the half and half. It's peptides and ceramides. This is basically a light emulsion. It is very, very similar to Rhode glazing milk. As many of you know, I love like essences. I love those glazing milks. Like, I like to layer on hydration, and I don't know if you can see the level where I'm at, but I am using this morning and night. I freaking love this stuff, and I've heard that this is also a great way to, you know, like a base before makeup. I generally just use this as my skincare step, but wanted to mention this one because I'm freaking in love with it. And you guys, this brand is so affordable, and I have been so impressed with all of the products. So the other one that I have been using or adding into my routine is the Multi-Quench. This is the plumping hydration serum. I absolutely love this, and again, definitely using through some of this, but this is another one that I would highly recommend. Again, I like to layer on the hydration, and then they launched the AM/PM, the Modern Moisturizer, and this includes, it says it's a ferment peptide complex, ceramides, and skin hydrators. It has just a really lovely texture to it. I find it to be, you know, thick enough. Like, I like sort of thick, buttery kind of moisturizers, and this one has sort of a luxe feel, but it also feels like lightweight. It absorbs right into the skin. I just honestly have been loving this little trio from PREQUEL, and I absolutely love the price point. As I said last month, I also used their oil cleanser to take off my makeup. I've just been incorporating a bunch of these PREQUEL products into the mix, and they have been working so well. As many of you know, I'm a skincare junkie. I will invest in skincare, but I have been truly super impressed with that brand. And then yes, I am still using my, this is the SYMBIOME, the Answer. This is the Reparative Serum. This is a repeat purchase. I have an almost empty one here. I absolutely love this serum. It is basically my one and done serum. It has such a good texture here, and this includes all of the good anti-aging benefits that I am looking for. My skin loves it. It just sucks it up. And this was something that someone asked me what I had been incorporating into my skincare recently, and the thing that kept on coming to mind, I have been doing some PREQUEL, but I was thinking it's probably the serum because I'm finding it to be super effective, and I really love it. My skin loves it. So if you are looking for something that includes all of the good anti-aging benefits, then I would definitely check out the SYMBIOME, the Answer, and yes, I do like some of their other products as well. I know I need to do an updated skincare routine. Oftentimes I mix and match my products. I still use my BIOLOGIQUE Recherche. I have some key products that I will always use in my routine. Lotion P50V will always be in my skincare routine, but just wanted to mention those are the things that I have been loving lately, especially the past couple months. I've just been super impressed with PREQUEL. I love the SYMBIOME, the Answer Serum. It is just outstanding. Okay, then the most important step of my skincare routine is always going to be finishing with sunscreen, and I am in love with the Color Science. This is the No Show Mineral Sunscreen. Basically, this is my replacement for if you've been watching my channel for a while, I used to use this Glow Skin Beauty, their SPF. I loved it, and then they discontinued it, and I've been on the hunt for like another favorite. And I will tell you that this is my go-to. So I even buy it in the big size, and that's the no-show. And then I will, for like on the weekend when I'm not going to be wearing makeup, or even during the week, I will do the combination of the Face Shield Flex along with the Glow. I may have the caps on the opposite one, but I will basically do some of the Flex, which is a little bit more of a matte shade, and I am in, let's see, I think I'm in the light in that. And then I will add some of the Glow, which is just going to give you that really, you know, little lit from within, and I'll mix the two of these together, and it gives you a lot of coverage. So for those of you that do not wear foundation or makeup, this is a great combination. But on the day-to-day and before I film, you know, doing makeup routines, this is what I always have on my face, and I generally let it sink in for 20 to 30 minutes before I film. I've been asked to show this step in my video, so I just wanted to mention, huge fan of the Color Science SPFs. There's going to be something for everyone. I like their classic. This one also has a little tint to it. So basically that's been my go-to SPFs. Now, speaking of foundations, from the past month, I did end up picking up this new foundation from Tom Ford. This is the Architecture Radiance foundation, and yes, I do actually like this foundation, but as I explained in my video, this is more of a medium coverage foundation, and you know, during the summer months, I've really been leaning towards skin tints, as well as like my favorite, Future Skin. These might have launched, this launched a little bit ago, but this is the new Chantecaille Future Skin. These are both $95 foundations, and if I was to recommend one over the other, I would have to go with my Future Skin. I actually love the reformulation. I'm literally, this is like what I wear most of the time. Huge dent in it. I just love it. But I did want to mention, for those of you that like a little bit more of a medium coverage, you want a little bit of radiance, but you don't like dew, I do think this is a really pretty foundation. I liked the color that I picked out, which was Champagne, which was 6.5 in. So this is something that I feel like I'm going to really enjoy as the weather gets cooler. I actually put it on today. It really is a beautiful foundation, but yes, it's another one of those expensive ones. And then if you are somebody who loves skin tints year round, I do have to tell you, I really like this. This is the Golden Hour Skin Tint from Armani, and I'm in the shade L2. I really fell in love with this foundation. I think that this skin tint is really pretty on the skin. It was a good match and just kind of easy makeup. So wanted to mention those have been kind of in my rotation, but yep, I'm still heavily using my Future Skin, kind of my go-to, and I love this one for travel as well, though this is great to throw in a bag, easy to put on just with your fingers, gives nice kind of sheer coverage, but definitely a little bit, you know, it has enough coverage that you will be happy with it. And then as far as concealer foundation, I'm still obsessed with the Sarah Creel Face Flex I have it in the shade 3.0. That is like my perfect match. I will say, I believe they just extended the shade range, which I think's great, but I often combine this little skin tint that's just gonna even my skin out, and then when I feel like I need extra coverage, I go in with my Face Flex. This stuff is magical on my skin and I can't really live without it. Then one of the most exciting launches from Chanel was the button collection, and I did pick up all 4 of the quads here. This was such a fun launch, but I can tell you the ones that I actually wear, the ones that I have been wearing and loving, like if I had to rank them, my number 1 is this one in Stellaire. This is the Stellaire quad right here. Honestly, this is stunning. I love this little silvery blue shade here. This would be the one that I would say, yes, definitely get it. It's very versatile. It's got some, you know, you can make a really nice neutral eye with a little pop. I just think that one is so good. And then I really do like this one. This is the Couture Eye Quad, and basically literally this shade right over here is just perfection for me. This creates like the prettiest smoky eye. I feel like as we're coming into the cooler weather, this is going to look stunning. Like if you wore your turtleneck, you have on this smoky eye. I love this one. And then I probably could have lived without the Mademoiselle. This one is very pretty, but it just is a little bit light. It reminds me of the Prada eye palette that I love, and that one I believe is in Peony or Pansy. I'm not sure. One of those, but basically kind of a pretty light eye quad, Mademoiselle. And then we have the Baroque shade, which is actually quite pretty on the eyes. It's just not something that I'm gravitating towards right now. I can see as the holiday season comes into play, I feel like I might reach for that for a more kind of glam look. You definitely can create something that is more subtle, especially that purple is super pretty. I have no regrets like picking all 4 of them up, but if I was to recommend just one of them, I would definitely say my number 1 favorite is Stellaire. Next on my list was the Mario Matte Cream Eyeshadow in Mauve, but I have seemed to have hidden it from myself. I had it laying out and now I don't know what I did with it, but anyhow, I do love that one and done shadow. So many of you reached out to me, told me they are amazing, that I have to pick them up. I absolutely have been wearing that shadow in Mauve, and then I will use the Chanel Stylo Yeux in Cassis, and that has been like a great eye look for me, quick and easy. And if you have hazel or green eyes, I have to tell you that combination will bring out the green. So wanted to mention that. I apologize. I need to clean up my area. I literally will find it after I'm done filming, but just gonna go ahead, mention that easy eye look. Love, love, love it. Okay, I did find my Mario Cream Matte, so just wanted to say, yep, here it is. I do really love that one. Okay, then on the blush front, I literally have been loving number 1. This is the Armani. This is the Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer, and this is in the shade number 11. I pretty much have been using this every single day. It is just perfection. It's almost like this is a blush, bronzer, and highlighter in one. I just think it is so pretty, and I love this shade right here. I've been very into these really soft I want to say that's almost like the toffee color, like these beige tones here. It's so pretty. And I have just been using that literally like my blush, bronzer, and highlighter all in one. Sometimes I will top with the next product here. And that is the Dior Backstage Blush in Toffee, and I love this one so much. I know it doesn't look like much in the pan, but it is the perfect blush shade. I feel like it gives my skin just a nice kiss of color. I love, love, love this one in Toffee. And again, it kind of goes along with that shade 11. I just think it's a great neutral blush. So if you are going to be playing up your eyes and you don't necessarily want your cheeks to stand out, but of course you want a little lift to your complexion, Toffee is the way to go. And then I did pick up Toffee in the cream blusher as well, and I love this one too. Now this one is just a little bit more dewy, kind of that glass skin look, so I sometimes pair them together. But basically these are like true loves. I'm so excited about all three of those products. They are just fantastic. And that has just been my go-to blush color. And then this month I'm a little heavy on lip products. Believe it or not, I actually have some favorite lipsticks to share with you. So in general, I am somebody who is a lip gloss, lip balm kind of girl. And I do want to mention one of my favorite combinations within that realm is going to be from Farrah Homedy. This is like my favorite little lip combo for the gloss and lip liner look. This one is in Minky, and then I've got her soft glass plumping lip oil, which is just freaking amazing. I love this stuff so much. It basically feels like a lip treatment, and the combination of Minky plus this color right here in Pomme is just like perfection lip product for me. I have used this in a couple different videos recently, so you can check that out. But since I'm going to blow your mind and let you know that I actually love some lipsticks, so first we have to give a shout out to Chantecaille. They launched their new lip creams, and honestly, they did such a good job with this launch. I actually love this lipstick collection. They feel so smooth on the lips. They are just like thin in nature. They are so pretty. They're so pigmented. It adds a nice little shine on the lips, but not too much. Literally, this formula sort of made me rethink my thoughts on lipstick. And this is the color that I've been wearing the most, Anemone. And I do want to pick up a couple different colors. I was waiting for them to kind of come into stores so I could go find my perfect shade. Let me know. I think a bunch of you also liked this formula so much. So let me know what your favorite shades are, because I do want to pick up a couple more because I really like that lip cream formula. And then I have always told you that I hate matte lipstick, and I have to tell you, I think I've got to reverse that statement, because I literally have found like my perfect formula in a soft matte lipstick. I did have to pick up the adorable Hermes lipstick. Now, yes, I was attracted to this case. I just think it is so darn cute. It was screaming my name. And yes, I had some Nordstrom notes, so I'm like, I'm gonna use my notes towards this expensive lipstick. But now I have to tell you, I think I found like my perfect color. This is just so good, and this formula is so amazing. I literally love it. So this is called a slight matte formula, and I'm so bummed because I do not think it is their matte formula. Like, I think this is limited edition slight matte, and this is the color right here, which is called Rose Pure. And I really think this might be like my perfect color, my perfect formula. That is what I've been wearing on my lips. I just love it here. I'll put a little bit more on. It is very velvety. It is just so good. It does not feel drying whatsoever. And I think what I love about it, it gives me that kind of feathery, velvety finish on the lips, like that kind of French kind of blur lipstick look. It gives me some color. I just love this color so much. I think it is super flattering, and I of course love this case. Now, along with this collection, there was a kind of fun eye quad that I have not picked up yet. Let me know if that is something you want to see. I was on the fence as to whether I would wear that or not, and then they have one other brighter shade in my slight matte formula, which I'm kind of tempted to pick up, but it is a brighter, bolder color. I feel like this one is my perfect shade not to rock the boat. But you guys, this is not only just the most adorable case. If you're like myself and you don't think you like matte lipstick, this is just an absolute yes. I cannot get enough of it. And then the other matte that I initially fell in love with, and this is my go-to lip color here, is this product. And this is in that Tiepolo shade right here. And this is another one of like my perfect shades right here. Again, this was like the first soft matte formula that I actually liked. It kind of stains my lips, but it doesn't make it feel dry whatsoever. I don't know, I feel like I might be becoming a lipstick gal, but I have been loving this one. And that is the Tiepolo shade right here. And if any of you have any other favorite colors that you like, I'm sort of looking at caramel, and I think it's Sedona. Those are two shades that I feel like would work well for me. When I personally go a little lighter than my actual lips, I don't like the way that it looks on myself, and so there's some really pretty like beige and nudos in there, but they just kind of drain the color out of my face. I just don't think they're attractive, so I kind of like to keep with a little bit more of like almost a mid-tone nude, if that makes sense. So those have been like my absolute favorite lipsticks. I've just been loving them so much. I know, I'm a little bit scared. I don't know who I am. Okay, then on the perfume front, couple perfumes that I've just been rotating through is one's an oldie but a goodie. I just can't get enough of it, and that is the Byredo Bal de Freak. I don't know, this is sort of my happy scent. It just smells amazing. It is a woody, fresh, floral scent. This has been a repeat purchase throughout the years. This is just a very me scent. I have the shower wash. I have the body lotion. I just love this scent. I always will, and I have been wearing this for a bit. And then a new scent to me, I had a gift card, and I'm gonna laugh, I have a little story for you, but I had a gift card and I had never purchased La Tulipe, even though I had smelled this so many times and thought, you know what, I want to get this. It smells so fresh and green, and I am a tulip lover. And to me, this is like a very green, almost like a shampoo scent. I say that in a good way because I gravitate towards those kind of shampoo-y scents. But this one just smells very green, and I don't normally gravitate towards those kind of herbal green kind of scents, but the way it works with the La Tulipe floral in here just is divine. My daughter kept on telling me I needed to pick this up. I had a gift card and I just was like, let me go ahead, get this one. It is a perfect summer, spring scent. You could wear this year round, but I do have to say it shines in the heat. It just kind of makes you feel fresh and clean. It's got a little cyclamine, freesia, as well as rhubarb in here. So there is like a little bite to it in here. It's just beautiful. And then it's got some other woods that tamp it down, as well as that tulip. So really like this. If the idea of sort of a fresh kind of shampoo-y fragrance is right up your alley, I think you might love La Tulipe. And then I was laughing because I purchased this, and then the very next day they launched the Alto Astral fragrance. I was like, oh my gosh, I literally just purchased La Tulipe because I probably would have gone ahead and picked up the new scent. I did go into the store and smell that one. It is really good. It has some aldehydes in it, a coconut note in it, which I was a little bit like, I'm not somebody who loves coconut kind of fragrances, but it's almost like it is the coconut water. So it's kind of aldehyde, coconut water. It really is a beautiful scent. It's kind of on my radar. So if you have smelled that one, let me know what you think. Do I need that? And then also I have been just absolutely loving this one from Maison d'Eau, which is Noisette. This is my comfort in a bottle. It's very serene and peaceful. This is like my clean girl perfect scent. I love the aesthetic of this brand, but it is truly like, it just makes me feel great, as that's what I would say. So this one has a little bit of lavender in here. So it has this, you know, very spa clean like musk in here that I just think smells amazing. Anytime I wear this, this is one that's like a good hug. Like when I hug people, they're like, you just smell really good. I describe this as like my perfect white t-shirt scent. It just is. It's just like, you know, how you feel so good in your white t-shirt and your worn in jeans. And I spray this on and it just gives me that kind of little soft elegance, understated elegance. That's what I would say. Gives me that like finishing touch, but it's not too stuffy. It is not too overwhelming. It just like cocoons me and makes me really happy. So wanted to mention this again because I love it so much. Such a good scent. And then I've got a couple fashion items that I picked up in the month of August. As many of you know, I am a sweater person, and although the weather has been warm, I did start to get a few sweaters for the cooler weather, which is coming its way right about now. So one of my favorite purchases ever have been these Gucci Gigi loafers in this green color. I am literally like trashing them a little bit. I love them so much. These are the most comfortable shoes. You can kind of wear them like a mule as well, but for myself, I just wear them like normal loafers. And then I was on the hunt for a sweater to go with my shoes. I don't want to be too matchy-matchy, but I just thought that this color sweater, this is from Reformation, and it is in the pear shade. So I had picked this up. I've been kind of waiting to wear it till it's a little bit cooler. But I have been on the hunt. I'm embracing this green color ever since I picked up these shoes. And literally, if you're in the market for some like smushy, really nice comfortable loafers. These come in some really fun colors. There's a kind of lighter beige, there's an orange shade, there was a blue shade, black. I cannot express to you how much wear I'm already getting out of those. So then I've got my little cardigan here. This is in the shade Pear, and I really love these sweaters. These are the cardigans that my daughter really likes. She's a big Reformation shopper, and I have to say this like basic cardigan, I often wear a little tank underneath this. It is a cashmere blend. They are sustainable brand, so you can feel good about purchasing from Reformation, but I just had to pick up this Pear shade to go along with my shoes, and they have some really great colors in this cardigan. So if you are looking to expand, you know, your sweater collection with a little fall piece, like a color piece, I think you would get a lot of wear out of this cardigan. Then I had to pick up this other Reformation sweater. I love this. Is a great transitional piece because it is very lightweight. It is warm, but it's thin, and I could not resist this color combination. It's basically chocolate and this beautiful blue shade. It just was screaming my name. And I was shopping with my daughter and she was like, oh my gosh, you are gonna have to get this because it is so you. So absolutely love this sweater. I really do like the Reformation brand. I have bought other sweaters from them, but then I have an adorable other cardigan sweater that is so darn cute. This is from one of my favorite brands. This is Nation. As I said, I always say this, Nation is basically like classics with a little feminine twist to it. So this has just these little cute puff sleeves here, but it's basically a really soft, cute cardigan, and I was like attracted to this color story. I just thought it would look so cute with my denim. So absolutely love this. And again, this is a nice transitional piece, meaning it's not like super thick or hot, like I can wear this right now. And it is just super cute. And then this brand actually sent me this adorable kind of brown suede jacket here, and I have to tell you, this is so darn cute for fall. It has a very simple look here. Let me just kind of bring it up. I wore this just with a white tank and jeans and some chocolate loafers, and it just looked so cute. It's like very flattering, but I just think this is like so cute for fall here. And this is the Noli shop. I haven't really heard of them before, so let me know if you've ever tried anything, but I did want to mention this because it is just like a very perfect versatile piece. And yep, I will be doing a try on of all of those clothes, a little fashion haul. I actually ordered a couple other Quince items that have not shown up yet, so I'm waiting to do kind of my fall haul transitional clothes here. But I did want to mention, I had showed that these had shown up. This is the oversized cashmere sweater. I love this one. So I got it in two colors. I got it in oatmeal and this chocolate brown, but clearly you can tell I am ready for fall because I've been kind of picking things up this past month. Some green, some brown, having a little bit of fun with some fall colors. So those were some of my fashion finds that I picked up this past month, and that is going to conclude my favorites from the month of August. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another one soon.